because they start dying off.
Yeah.
Well, when I was young and foolish, I made the mistake of going to see if I won the free trip to Hawaii. And of course, I got the vacation condo.
Oh,
timeshare,
yes.
hard sell. And it was the poor young lady that it was her first night. And, she's like, well, would you like to go to places with lots of people? And I said, I don't like people. And she said, Mr. Smith, I don't know how to answer this.
I'm sorry, that's not in my outline. Sorry. Yeah.
Many years ago, I saw the Smothers Brothers being interviewed. They just opened up or bought a winery in Napa, California, or something like that. And the interviewer was saying, well, how do you like Napa? And I forget which brother said, oh, I don't like the people, but it's, I like What a way to ingratiate yourself to your new community.
Well, folks, we're live. We're live on Facebook. And so Bill Martin is our host tonight, and I'm going to hand it over to him.
Thank you, Barbie. Welcome, everybody, to the Dallas Songwriters Association weekly Zoom meeting / open mic. We have our regulars here tonight. Hopefully, we'll see at least a couple more as the evening progresses. But with 5, we should get at least 4 songs apiece. As you all know, we do 1 song apiece. You all know we're broadcasting from Dallas, Texas. And with no further ado, the host gets the honor of playing the first song. So that will be me, and then Barbie will follow me. And I believe it was Alan next, if I'm not mistaken. And then Ace, and then Keith. And if any other people show up later on, well, they'll show up after we've played. So, with no further ado, I'm going to start things off. A charitable way of saying this is, from here, it can only go uphill. And by that I mean, this idea came to me today, so it's not fleshed out or anything. And the only reason I'm playing it is because I'm really, really curious to find out where I stole it from. So if you guys can help me out, I want to know where this song came from, because I know it's been heavily borrowed for something. If I can remember it. Well, who'd I steal it from?
It's familiar, but it's not. It's not.
Sounded pretty to me.
Yeah. It's not stolen from anywhere, but it's
Neil
familiar.
Young,
So that's
but
good.
Well, good. Maybe I'll come up with some words and have it critiqued tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah, I thought it was so. I mean, it obviously got that traditional sort of feel, but it sounded like it had to have been directly lifted from somewhere. Anyway, there's
It
mine,
is.
and the next one coming up is Barbara McMillen. Oh, let's see here, spotlight. Uh-oh, where are you, Barbara?
Listen, I did all of last week and I forgot to turn on original sound for musicians.
It still sounded really good. I couldn't even tell. Can anybody help me put Barbara on the thing? Barbara, I'm
Wait,
so
did I
sorry.
mute myself or was I
No,
just
I hear you, but I just can't.
okay?
Oh shucks, no.
Here, spotlight for everyone. Here I am.
There we are. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Barbara McMillen.
So was I muted or I went all last week without having original sound for musicians on. I couldn't believe it, and I was having all kinds of trouble with the sounds on my piano. I wasn't getting the ones that I used to get. I don't know. Tonight I'm having fun with my computer. I can't read Messenger on Facebook. I pull it up. You click on the little squiggly thing to get the message, and it comes up and it's blank. There's nothing there. So it says who it's from, but there's just blank. So darn it. It's time for a renewal thing. I got to clear up my computer, I guess, or something. All right, I'm going to do a Texas song. What's the name of this? Texas Promenade. It's a song about a dance, a Texas dance, a little promenade dance. When the moon looks over sawdust floors in Texas, porch lights glimmer softly in the night. The place you'll find every mother's son next is promenading this girl around the dance floor looking right. When you learn to do the polka down in Texas, you can grab that gal though you may not know her name. Heel toe, step, heel toe, let's go around the floor, you know. Across the Lone Star State is a Texas promenade. You don't have to be country to dance in Texas. Just loosen up and then you'll have it made. You don't have to live in the Lone Star State to polka, but you gotta have Texas in your heart to promenade. When you learn to do the polka down in Texas, you can grab that gal though you may not know her name. Heel toe, step, heel toe, let's go round the floor, you know. Across the Lone Star State is the Texas promenade. When you learn to do the polka down in Texas, you can grab that gal though you may not know her name. Heel toe, step, heel toe, let's go round the floor, you know. Across the Lone Star State is the Texas promenade. Oh, thank you so much. So let's see who's up next here. We got old Alan is up next. There he is.
There we go. Okay. Oh, darn it. Barbie, I can't figure out how to... There we are.
Am I muted? Okay. Let me grab another capo here for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Alan gets another capo, he's going to be using 2 capos at once, and this is a technique that some people use.
And my
And Alan
fingers
is
never
not.
leave my hand.
They never leave his hand. And you notice he's going to be playing 12-string later on, and we all know that you have to be twice as talented to play a 12-string.
Because there's twice as many strings, is that right?
Oh, absolutely. You
So
need twice as many fingers, and when those that don't have twice as many fingers really have to make up for it by being twice as talented.
So we had Harry just sign on.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Harry. Good to see you. Or be looking forward to seeing you. There you are. All right.
Okay, there we are. How do I play this song? Okay, so as if you may recall me previously discussing, I came upon the idea earlier this month to have every time I play a Zoom open mic, I would not repeat myself till I'd gone through all my song list. So I'm about at the end of my song list. I think I got 2 more songs. Actually, beyond that, I have a Christmas song and one about freezing, and a couple of songs based on pop songs that I've changed lyrics to, like the Two Below Sun winter song, and I wrote one about COVID with rock and pneumonia music. And then I have a couple other songs. It's been so long since I played them, I don't remember how they go. So, but basically, I'm about to complete my playing of all songs that are on my, more or less on my regular rotation. So with that unnecessarily long introduction, this is my song, You Got Away. Sometimes when things get crazy and everything gets thrown in doubt, we wander around lost in a haze. Then somehow you make it all work out. It works out. Raging stream of muddy water, full of shoulda, wouldas, and you oughtas. When everyone starts to scream and shout, then suddenly you make it all work out. It works out. You got a way of making things crazy, turning everything upside down. And just when it seems bound to get worse, you throw it all in reverse. So somehow through all of the chaos, working hard with no one to pay us, life on the edge, always on the lookout, and then suddenly it all works out. It works out. You got a way of making things crazy, then turning everything upside down. But just when it seems it's bound to get worse, you throw it all in reverse. You got a way of making things crazy and turning everything upside down. But just when it seems it's all bound to get worse, you throw it all in reverse. I don't think I needed that second capo after all. My
Well,
notes
you
said I
probably
needed.
didn't you?
Huh?
I assume you had this one capo was on the second fret and the other one was on probably the
Fourth.
fourth.
But it is
Yeah,
by
you get that
definition
bottom.
redundant.
Well, I was covering 5 strings on the.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about those Kaisers. You can cover 5 strings, and then, I mean, he's in the key of B. I was trying to figure out how he was doing it, and
Yeah.
I hit my A string, and I knew the A was a full step below what you were playing. So
Yeah.
I
I've
knew
had
what
some
you were doing.
capos that will not do 5 strings very well at all. They start sliding around like that.
I love Kaiser capos.
Yeah.
I'd be a what's the word? What's the word they use when when somebody advertises somebody's product?
Sponsor?
Sponsor. Promote.
Influencer, perhaps?
No, it's I'm like I play Fender guitars, you know,
Right.
or
Endorsement?
Endorsement.
Endorsement.
Yeah.
I would endorse Kaiser.
No, it's Gibson Guitar Company endorses me to play Martin guitars.
How abstract is that? Well, you know, I haven't supported any of the Kaiser stuff since World War I, so I'm very sensitive about that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, yeah. Boy,
Pass me the Liberty Cabbage.
I may be one of these at one of the guitar shows. I think there's the Kaiser people were there, and they had a gimmick kind of set up. Make a capo, and it's free. So yeah.
They gave away you a free capo?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
This might be it. I've got another one I know I bought that's actually I've had so long the rubber is worn down to where it doesn't quite press down all the strings equally, and it's.
Well, you don't leave it. You never leave it on your guitar when you're not playing it. I'm sure.
No.
Yeah,
Do you think I'm that?
no.
Do you think I'm that
I did.
conscientious?
They make a version for 12-string guitars, and I've got one, but I can't remember which one it is.
I think this black one
put
is.
dots. I put whiteout dots on my 12-string capo.
I believe this one is because it's slightly longer.
Because that's my 12-string's got a 1 7/8 inch nut.
Yeah, I believe this one is 12. But yeah, I've got markings on one of mine, so I keep track of which is which. But yeah, that's probably a good idea. I probably should take them off when I'm not using them, but that'd be too logical.
I leave mine on.
Those creases. It leaves those creases.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
I do it.
Oh, sure. Well, you can
Well,
get
Harry,
away
you're
with
the one
anything.
that
You're
can get away
hairy.
with it, Yeah.
It fits in the case. The case is big enough. If I put it on there, I just leave it like on the end. I don't leave it on the frets.
Oh,
Leave
no.
it-
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Mine won't fit in my case that way. I have to take it off. So that does get taken off when I put it in the case.
I guess it's me, right?
Comes Ace Pounder. Ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
this is hot off the presses. I don't really, in other words, it's a nice way of saying I don't really know this song yet. I just wrote it. But the reason that I wrote it was, I think I told you guys I went to a high school reunion not long ago, and I just hooked up with some old friends, and that got me thinking this way. And then recently, I hooked up with a wonderful guitar player from up in Austin, Minnesota, and we used to play together back in the day. And so that kind of kicked it into full gear, and I finished the song. Well, so far as I've finished anything, but. When long ago we parted, I missed the chance to tell you just how much our friendship meant to me. Now many years along, I'm glad we're back together. Let us sing in happy harmony. Let's sing together, sit together, and tell our stories about the wonders that we've seen and done. about the failures and all the glories and the fortunes that we have lost and won. I've had some fine adventures, seen exotic places, and from your smile I gather so have you. Come on, let's sit together and play the golden oldies, lie about the things we plan to do. Let's sit together and tell our story about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories and all the fortunes that we've lost and won. Let's spread the stories of our lives before us, like the countless, priceless, hard-won jewels they are. Let's celebrate our warm embrace of living and the friendships that have made us who we are. Hold on, getting there. So let's sit together and tell our stories about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories and the fortunes that we have lost and won, and the fortunes that we have lost and won. To old friends.
Now tell me, how did you get those strings to sound so bright? Are you using something on your fingernails or what? Your finger picking?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that hard to do?
It's
He's
no
a
harder
banjo
to do
player.
it.
It comes natural.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a banjo player, I play steel. It's just, I'm just used to playing these. The only thing that's different with me is I use an extra one. I use one on this finger as well, because most of the time you just do rolls with a thumb and two fingers. But what you can do, and I recommend this if you're thinking about doing finger picks, is you put one there, because that allows you to accentuate with this finger and also do rolls with these three fingers, and it's very fun.
They scratch your guitar up.
Oh, they do not. I play them over the hole.
I dug a hole in a Martin with playing those steel.
Well, you were clearly being enthusiastic. I
thought you were trying to look like Willie Nelson there.
Yeah, that's well. There you go.
Well, that's what it'll do. That's what it'll do.
Guys from Texas, I don't know.
But I mean, when I played it, but I guess I was doing it wrong. I quit doing it. I just use a thumb pick now.
Well, because of that, we're going to have to eliminate both you and Ace, so I can give Keith the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen,
If you right-click me and click Replace Spotlight, it'll take care of it all.
You made a duck or something? I can
replay. For some odd reason, I am not getting Replace Spotlight. Okay, Harry, we're going to let you. You're going to go after Keith, and I'm going to eliminate you right now.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Keith Dodson.
Well, okay. Let's see. Bill's done a new one. Ace has done a new one. This is one I started last Saturday, and I'll use the same disclaimer Ace did. If I forget this one, because I was working on another song today in the studio, and hopefully, had a disc error in the middle of mixing. That was awful. So this is called Don't Hope That My Dreams Come True. Well, it happened late last night while I was all alone. You called me on the phone and you made your feelings known, that you no longer loved me and said that we were through. Then you gently parted with these words, I hope that your dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, I'd go to work without my pants, or I'd wrestle a gorilla at the homecoming dance. Then there is the nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask now, don't hope that my dreams come true. Well, when we were together, I dreamed of future days, of children that we'd raise, while into your eyes I'd gaze. Well, now those dreams are gone, and I'm forever blue, since you gently parted with these words, I hope that your dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, I'd take a 30-story fall, or I'd end up in a swamp where some alligators maul. Then there is the nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask now, don't hope that my dreams come true. Now I cannot sleep at night, my food it has no taste. I sit alone for hours, my life's become a waste. And the only thing you left me is a hope that my dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, a bull would bite me in the rear, and the Eagles would beat the Cowboys in the playoffs every year. Then there is the nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask now, I'm begging that you hear me now. Don't hope that my dreams come true. Please don't hope that my dreams come true.
That's pretty good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, especially since it's hot off the press, is nice delivery. And I like the part about going to work with your pants off.
Yeah, that's a recurring one I actually have. And the really disturbing part is I'm walking down the hallway and I realize I don't have pants on and nobody notices.
Oh, that's got to be mortifying.
There's got to be some psychological meaning to that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty scarred, Keith. I'm sorry. Yikes. Okay, Harry.
Do you think the line about the Eagles and the Cowboys is too political?
Oh, I was offended deeply, but I wasn't going to say anything. I figured I'd just leave well enough alone, but I can't believe you would say such a thing, especially in Dallas country. I don't know if anybody else wants to weigh out on this, but
well, I thought about saying the Yankees would beat the Rangers, but we haven't been in the playoffs in a while, and I don't think a lot of people pay attention to the Rangers. So
there's another offensive statement. How dare you?
Hey, I'm a Ranger fan.
Okay, are you gonna make disparaging remarks about the Stars next? I mean, where's this all going?
Probably not.
Okay, well, let's get rid of Keith. Harry, save us.
My turn.
Yeah.
I can't save anybody.
Okay, Keith, you're gonna be gone in a second.
Yeah, get him off of there. Get him off.
Let's get rid of Keith right now.
Yeah. Okay, James Pappas's guitar. I feel like playing that tonight. So
before you start, are you original Sound for Musicians on?
I mean, I don't know. No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Okay. How's that? How's that sound?
Yeah, better.
I'm not plugged in. I'm going straight acoustic.
That's the ticket.
Yeah. He was a salesman, had a company car, covered all of New Mexico. He could make a cold call on the devil himself, knew every little rule of the road. But it's a downer when you're an out-of-towner, gotta spend a lot of nights alone. On the evening in question is in his room resting at the Albuquerque Green and Gold. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when he made his reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. She was a brave little honey, saved her money, she was taking a trip on her own. But she'd heard a lot of stories from her girlfriend Lori about the traveling men she had known. So she took a can of mace when she checked it to the place she had guaranteed a month ago. Feeling a little nervous, called room service, afraid to venture out in the cold. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when she made a reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Been a while since I did that part. Well, you never would have figured the way things were, the two of them would ever meet. But room 102 and room 103 had that little door there in between. She got up to get a drink, couldn't find the sink, then she opened up the wrong dang door. When she quit yelling, he commenced to selling. Ain't no need in telling you more. Now they are staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never have a hesitation when they make the reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. They are staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even take a down and outer, though the traffic it is louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Wait a minute. Oh, that ain't it. Wait a minute. Something's happening on that fret there. There we go.
That was great.
Always stay at the Holiday Inn. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be hard to follow, Harry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
The next one I'm going to do is Replay Spotlight. This tune has been around since about 1974. This is a real old one, and frankly, the only reason I'm doing it at all is because I haven't done it in a long time, and I don't want to keep playing the same songs that I've played before, but I might do that as the evening wears on anyway. I usually put this in F with the capo on the 3rd fret, but since my F harmonica is in the other room and I hadn't planned on doing this song, and my ER harmonica still happens to be with me, I'll just lower it a half a step, which probably won't make that much difference. I was looking for a girl who could ease my mind. Well, she had to be good and she had to be kind. She had to be kind, hardly ever bring me down. I love you 'cause you were good to me, and you helped me see the way it had to be, but I'll never know why it happened. Why it happened. Can I tell you why I ran off, girl? Why I didn't see you for days? I was falling in love with you and I got scared. I love you 'cause you were good to me and you helped me see the way it had to be, but I'll never know why it happened. Why it happened. God knows I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, then times got lonely, I started thinking, and now I know that I love you. I can't forget the time when we took your morning walk. The sunrise lit your face and eased my mind. Thank you. And
Alrighty, that's a good one, Bill.
thanks, Barbie. And
It reminds me of the mountains of Colorado or something.
it should. It was written in
Oh,
Fort Collins. Replaced by, there we are. Barbara McMillen.
I'm gonna do an old song too, because if I don't play this song, then I can't play it anymore. It's, you know, it's one of those things. Doesn't mean I can play it tonight, but we need to keep playing these. Oh, got a little rhythm behind it. It's a bad start. No matter where you go, there's one thing you should know. Whenever we're apart, I got you here in my heart. I got you here in my heart. I got you here. And though we just met yesterday, I feel I've known you for oh so long. Now you must go away. By my side is where you belong. No matter where you go, there's one thing you should know. Whenever we're apart, I got you here in my heart. I got you here in my heart. I got you here. You may not be right here in my car or waiting for me at the neighborhood bar, but when I go straight home to bed, I've got my dreams of you instead. On the road, your life takes you to foreign lands, and you've been gone for way too long. But babe, I hope you understand. Here in my heart is where you belong. No matter where you go, you should know. Whenever we're apart, I got you here in my heart. 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 Oh, man,
I
that
really
was
liked that one.
so rough. I really need to play that song more.
Well, I thought you had some really unexpected chord changes that was very cool.
Thank you.
After Barbara comes Alan. There you are. Replay Spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Larson.
Mute button. Okay. Unmute button. All right. Okay, I believe I will have a drink first. But anyway, I believe this is the last of my 30 or so songs in regular rotation. So it's a milestone moment. This is my song I fondly call Faults and Features. Haven't played it in a while, so let's see how it goes. Well, my gal is a looker, if you know what I mean. The finest thing you've ever seen. So what if she gets a little crazy once in a while? She's a smooth running party machine. Sometimes she runs wild, you know what I mean. She's always got to be living it up, right in style. Some ask me, aren't her edges just a little too rough? And I say, heck, that's her good stuff. She may seem like a wild, wild creature, but those aren't faults, those are her features. Well, she drives too fast and she talks too loud and she runs around with that late night party crowd. She's the first on the dance floor and the last to leave. She's like a well-tuned entertainment center. Her car has more than a few dent fenders. She's always got somewhere else she's got to be. My friends say living with her has got to be rough. If she's a hot mess, then that's the good stuff. 'Cause listen here, I ain't preaching, 'cause those aren't faults, they're her features. Insert lead break here. Okay, pretend it's over. When she goes to work, she's never on time. She loves her tequila with a couple of limes, but all those things she does make her who she is. I love her dearly when she comes home at night and makes this man, he feels alright. She's one of a kind, don't you know? But my friends say she's crazy, haven't I had enough? I tell them, well heck, she puts up with my crazy stuff. Now I promise you, I ain't reaching to say those aren't faults, they're her features. Yeah, those aren't faults, they're our features.
So is that based on a real life story or a compilation of people or out of the clear blue?
Mostly out of the clear blue. I mean, this kind of reminds me of a few people I've known over the years. I do remember a friend we were at a bar, 20, 30 years ago, and this really cute, hot-looking SMU chick came in, and my friend turns to me, she'd be a real good entertainment center. So I use that line in there. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no, there's just a little bit of everything in there.
Trying to get rid of you, Alan. That's enough. Hey,
That's the story of art, man. That's the way art is,
Yeah.
Replay spotlight. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play finger picking guitar, but not with picks on this one. But this is a little different approach. This is me as kind of in my West Montgomery mode, sort of. Sweet summer evening with the family I love. The soft fade of sunlight when the stars wake up above. Listening to the warbling of a lone white-winged dove. That's all I really need. Dinner with friends at the usual place. Laughing with the boys when they get on my case. Seeing a big smile enliven your face. That's all I really need. That's all I really need. The rest is just decoration, extra joys and celebration, wherever life may lead. That's all I really need. The simplest joys are the brightest joys. They brighten the footsteps of life. The most precious facets of my world are the puppies and my wife. So just hug a little closer before we go to bed. Kneel and pet Muffin, pat Bentley on his head. Stopping to appreciate the life we have led. That's all I really need. That's all I really need. There.
Very nice.
Song about home.
That brings us to Keith. Keith,
Okay.
Replay spotlight. There we go.
I was enjoying that so much I forgot to get
Me
my
too.
guitar ready. All right. This is the song that talks about the time when you need to find an answer for somebody. my name of Pete. Said, why don't you come over to eat? We'll have roasting taters and some fried green tomatoes, and there's someone we'd like you to meet. Well, you'll find that she's warm and she's vital. They never proved that she was homicidal. Now she's off of probation, got a standing ovation at her musical saw recital. Sorry, Pete. You see, I'm having my goldfish declawed, and my toaster's coming back from abroad. Gotta find a new mate for my slug, and I sure need to rewind my rug. Gotta get some new cleats for my bed, and I just heard Abe Lincoln is dead. Maybe next time, old matey, my regards to the lady. It's not that I think that she's flawed, I'm just having my goldfish declawed. Another friend of mine named Ray got evicted for failure to pay. Said, I'm moving tomorrow, do you think I could borrow your truck, and could you help me all day? My stuff's thrown out on the veranda, and I need help to move the piano. Well, it's not all that heavy, but it won't fit in my Chevy. Could you drive me to South Louisiana? Sorry, Ray. You see, I'm having my goldfish declawed, and my toaster's coming back from abroad. Gotta find a new mate for my slug, and I sure need to rewind my rug. Gotta get some new cleats for my bed. It's a shame that Abe Lincoln is dead, and my old misdemeanors got lost at the cleaners. Your future success I'll applaud, but now I'm having my goldfish declawed. Now a stranger called me up, name of Destin, an opportunity that I should invest in. It's really great news, you surely can't lose. I'm speaking tonight at the Westin. You won't believe this deal's renowned, and I ain't asking for that much money down, but you'll find that it's best if more you invest. Guaranteed it's the best deal in town. Sorry, Destin. You see, I'm having my goldfish declawed, and my toaster's coming back from abroad. Gotta find a new mate for my slug, and I sure need to rewind my rug. Gotta get some new cleats for my bed. Can't believe that Abe Lincoln is dead, and my tech book's in hock at the place down the block. Not saying you're trying to defraud, I'm just having my goldfish declawed. Tomorrow I'm having my goldfish declawed.
I remember asking you once before, is that a pretty expensive procedure?
It's quite expensive, I'm afraid.
I got to tell you, that phrase has popped into my head at various times.
Did you know, you're free to use that if you.
Well,
if you need the
I got in-laws coming over, Keith. So I thought that when
There
they
you
asked
go.
me to do something.
Plenty of responses for you.
All right, Harry, you are next.
Next. Okay. I will play a song then. Goes like this. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. I told her you was my friend. She said, that's got to end. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She sure don't like them rednecks anymore. She done told my mama too, and now daddy's got the blues. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She just don't like them rednecks anymore. We kind of figured this whole thing started when she went off to junior college. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She says we're better dead than red and nothing else can be said. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She just don't like them rednecks anymore. Well, so long, Bubba. Been nice knowing you. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. So
That's great, Harry.
that was for you, Bubba. Okay, I'm done.
Well, okay. I am going to follow Harry. Let's see. Here we go. Replay spotlight. Okay. Now the songwriting contest for us locals is already been. Everything's been judged, and it's okay to play this song, Barbie. The local songwriting thing where we anyway, I played it last week and I got away with it, so I guess it's probably okay. I'm assuming the judges have heard all the songs, have already made their decisions. But anyway, this is one that was critiqued by Barbie and Joe, and I made some changes, and I played it last week, so I guess that's one of the reasons I played the one before, because it's to make up for this one, because you guys had to listen to it last week, and now you're going to have to listen to it again. Somehow I knew it was wrong, but Lord God, I tried and I failed. It's bringing me down. We didn't last very long. Our feelings were strong and unveiled. It's bringing me down. Lovers lost in time. Where's my lady? Was she ever mine? But she didn't know, and neither did I. Cuervo, gold, salt, and lime. Hearts unfolded as if by design. So where did it go? And who, what, or why? She didn't know, and neither did I. Lovers lost in time. Where's my lady? Was she ever mine? But she didn't know, and neither did I. She didn't know.
I really like that one, Bill.
Thank you, Barbie. Okay, Barbie, you are next.
Alrighty. I'm going to do a song. Well, my keyboard's starting acting up again like it did last week. So, anyway, I'm going to do a song I don't think I've ever done. Digging it out of the pile. I haven't played this one. Let's see. It ain't no wonder I'm falling so fast for you. You're doing everything you can to make damn sure you do. And there's been so many arms around you, I can never feel brand new. So don't talk about the ones you left behind, I never knew. Just let my heart beat for you. The way your lips taste tonight, I know I gotta stay. When something feels so right, you just can't walk away. And there's those promises of forever, or words we'd better leave unused, 'cause they don't mean a thing about this moment we're passing through. Just let my heart beat for you. Just let my heart beat for you. you. Close the door, kick off your shoes. And all those promises of forever are words we'd better leave unused, 'cause they don't mean a thing about this moment we're passing through. Just let my heart beat for you. Just let my heart beat for you. Just let my heart beat for you. Close the door, kick off your shoes. There's been so many arms around you, I can never feel brand new. So don't talk about the ones you left behind, I never knew. Just let my heart beat for you.
I really like that one. Key of G. Okay.
Thank you.
I liked that D minor chord. You used a D once in the song, but when you did the D minor, when you go from the D minor to the, I guess to the F. and
It's
then
like
back
it's
up
like
to the
a
G.
it's a minor 5 or something, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
But you have to think about it as a borrowed chord or something, I think.
I thought of it as a minor 5, but
It definitely is a minor 5.
yeah, I thought that was a good
It's
choice.
kind of out of theory.
Yeah, you would expect to hear hear a major chord there, and I thought it was good that you did that. I like that one. I would like to play that one with you.
I'll have to learn to play it better before you can.
Well, I'm still trying to get Rich to come out and bring his keyboard and loan it to you when we play it.
That's a hard task there, you know. Come out to drag a keyboard and set up, and then for 3 songs, it's tough.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't blame him for not wanting to do it. The hassle factor is much greater than bringing in a guitar.
Sure is.
Okay, speaking of guitar, I think that brings us to Alan, doesn't it? Alan, are you ready to play?
I am pretty ready.
Okay.
I was Barbie's use of the drum machine with her song is my excuse to show you my new little toy real quickly, my show and tell. I bought this the other day. It's
what is that?
It was $38. It's a combination drum machine and looper and also a tuner.
Whoa, wait a second. That's three gadgets
Not one,
in one.
not 2, but 3.
Three gadgets in
Dices, it slices.
Yes.
So it's put out by Popeil.
Play well. Can you hear that?
Okay, so that's the last thing you looped? Or
Yeah. Yeah, it actually will say 4 different loops.
okay, so if
And
you're
it
going
has
through a
30
song,
drum rhythms, and you can alter the speed of the drum rhythms. I'm still figuring out how to use them. I mean,
I know with only 2 buttons there,
Yeah.
How do you know, that's a lot going on for just 2 buttons.
Yeah, but it is good. It has colored lights. These are, I don't know if you can see well, they're flashing green, but they also flash red and orange. And yeah, I mean, I have a separate looper that only has 1 button, and that one's pretty confusing at times.
Yeah.
To stop the loop, you got to stomp on it twice. But sometimes if you're playing, you want to stomp in rhythm, and sometimes that's not fast enough, you know. So, but
Right.
this is the same way on that. But I don't know. I kind of got it mostly just thinking I have fun at home with it. Maybe record with it, but
So you
can't see
should,
going out and bringing it to open mics and.
well, you should look at some Ed Sheeran's
that's true.
old concert footage where it's just him and a looper.
Yeah,
And
he does amazing.
and he does, you know, he'll start a pattern with his guitar, and then he'll, you know, do a loop, and then he'll
slapping.
sing over the loop, you know, and then get that one section going, and then he'll have another section happening later on. The thing about using a looper, though, and so I've noticed this about Ed Sheeran's songs when he's just doing things by himself, is pretty much he tries to stick to the same chord pattern the whole song, whereas we're kind of trained to have one chord progression for a verse, and then a different chord progression for a chorus,
Yeah.
and a different chord progression for the bridge. But you go back and look at Ed Sheeran's songs that he uses the looper on, and they're pretty much that he gets that one chord progression going,
Yeah.
and then adds to it. So
I was playing somewhere this past year and used my looper on "With or Without You" by U2 because that's repeats the same chord progression.
right.
But yeah,
That'd be a good
anything
one.
more complicated, and if you don't start and stop the loop at the right point, it can really mess things up.
I was trying to play one somewhere at the guitar show, or maybe I can't remember, but it was really hard for me to get it going just right once I was playing, to start it to where it would be right with what I was doing
Yeah.
or whatever, you know.
Generally, you have to stomp it right on the 1 beat,
Okay,
not earlier, not later.
not earlier or later.
Yeah, I remember Ian said he had one. He was stomping on the 4 beat, and he didn't.
Yeah.
He kind of realized, oh wait, that's not right. But
Okay.
it's 1 beat.
Okay.
But I've got my other looper. I think I paid $100 for it, and this looper seems just as good. Plus, I got the drums and the tune
So
of $38.
why did you not continue to use your other looper?
Oh, I probably still will, but I don't know.
Well, you
saw
don't need
this-
it now that you got this one, but
I know.
I
Yeah.
was just wondering how
Anyone
much
want to
you...
buy a looper? $90.
You know how musicians are, man. Once we buy something, it's like computers and stuff. It's not worth anything, because they put out something else better for cheaper.
Yeah, I know. I got a new tablet. I don't know what to do with the old one, whether to try to sell it. I mean, it's 7 years old. It's 5, 6, well, maybe not 7, but anyway, the new one's a lot faster, about the same price. I paid less for the new one.
Yeah.
Just the electronics.
Yeah, but I don't think you ought to, unless you can know how to really clear it. You shouldn't sell it to somebody because it might have some pertinent information
Yeah.
of yours on there.
Yeah. It didn't help. I went to an open mic Monday night, got over there, and I forgot my tablet.
Oh God! But you remembered some stuff that you didn't know you
I
remembered.
saw there were like
right?
4 people waiting ahead of me to play, and I was kind of tired. I almost didn't go. I ended up just, heck, I'm going home, not play. Actually, I could pull up the lyrics on my phone, but I've got a holder for the phone, but it was at home too. So I think I'll keep it in the car in case I forget my tablet. I can, in an emergency, use my phone.
Well, maybe you ought to keep that other tablet in your car, your old tablet in your car.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And you certainly have enough songs that you can keep in your head that you don't need your tablet. I mean, if you're doing
You would think
a
so.
long gig, that's
Well,
really
I could sing "Peaceful, Easy Feeling." I pretty much know those words, but there are not too many songs. I'm sure I'll screw them up. I won't remember all the lyrics.
Yeah, I practice repetitively. I don't know how much I've got where I don't have notebooks, But
Yeah,
my
yeah, I
goal
envy
is
that. I don't
be
know.
able to
But,
get through a full set without needing an open.
yeah, maybe I need to start taking Prevagen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen those ads on TV?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, have I talked enough? Is that enough for a song?
Yeah,
or
your
shall I
time's
take a
That's
up.
song?
it.
Who's
You're
next?
gone. It's next person's time. Kidding.
Well, anyway,
All right.
I did locate. What was that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please, Mr.
Oh,
Alan
okay.
Larson.
Okay, I scanned my list of songs and I found there actually was one I don't think I had done in my. I think this is my last one of my 30 or so. Sort of high rotation. This is one I kind of had the melody in a dream, and so I wrote this song. Keep on trucking. Come on, fingers. For Sally, the world was all bad news when her guy walked out the door. But before long, time healed her blues. Now she no longer paces the floor. Life's too short to stay in sorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Life goes on, so keep on trucking. Don't let nothing get in the way. Sometimes everything goes wrong, no matter how you try. Some days just seem too long. It's all you can do not to cry. 'Cause life too short to stay in sorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Life goes on, keep on trucking. Don't let nothing get in your way. Yeah. One day you're on top of the world. You got all the money and you got the girl. Then fate comes knocking at your door. Suddenly you don't have any of that stuff anymore. Yeah, life's too short to stay in sorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Life goes on, so keep on trucking. Don't let nothing get in the way. Yeah, life's good, that's what they say. Live it fully each and every day. Fill it with love, be happy, be alive. And when you get older, play like a kid at 95. Life's too short to stay in sorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Life goes on, so keep on trucking. Don't let nothing get in the way. Yeah, life's too short to stay in sorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Life goes on, so keep on trucking. Don't let nothing get in the way. Okay. That's somewhere between a child song and a Cat Stevens song, I think. Could kind of go either
Reminds
way.
me of Zap Comics.
Zap
When you say
yeah.
keep on trucking, I see that guy
Yeah.
in Zap Comics with the
It
big
definitely
boots.
deserves that graphic for
crown.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. We are going to Ace next, aren't we?
Well, I think it's a very positive song.
Me too.
That's what
That
I
was
like.
the
I
idea.
like it.
That was the idea.
And I would like to, in turn, do a positive song. I tend to do more kind of somber stuff, but this is a positive one. This is called "Ain't It Great to Be Alive." Well, stepping down the street on the fine autumn day with my love and our dogs in a family kind of way. We smile at the neighbors and we can't help but say, ain't it great to be alive? Well, skipping through the colors of deciduous leaves, sniffing the aromas of the juniper trees, hearing all the ravens barking at the big breeze. Ain't it great to be alive? Yeah, everybody's got their troubles. There's always something the philosophers say, but objectively, in terms of this planet, we're really doing more than okay. Ain't it great to be alive? 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 What happened to Baba doo ba doo ba da ba doo ba rabba da ba ba doo ba doo ba doo ba ba da ba da ba boo ba dee ba da ba. Ain't it great to be alive? Yeah, everybody's got their troubles. There's always something the philosophers say, but objectively, in terms of this planet, we're really doing more than okay. Ain't it great to be alive? 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 Well, puppies follow noses through the fluttering of color. Each walk is savored gratefully as a family adventure. They bump into our legs until they crash into each other. Ain't it great to be alive? Well, yeah, everybody's got their troubles. There's always something the philosophers say, but objectively, in terms of this planet, we're really doing more than okay. Ain't it great to be alive? 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 A little positivity for you for your Wednesday evening.
All right, that was Ace Pounder. And Keith,
All right.
you're next.
Well, this is a song I wrote to bring country music into the 21st century. It's called New Millennium Heartache. Well, I've had my share of heartache. It's a feeling I just can't endorse. A half a dozen girlfriends have left me. 2 marriages ended up in divorce. My old hound dog ran off with a poodle. That was a terrible day, but it can't match the pain in my heart the day my self-driving truck drove away. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. My self-driving truck drove away. Well, I met her one day in the showroom of her little town's Ford dealership. I could tell by her headlights she loved me, and soon we'd be joined at the head. Well, I'd wash her and wax her each morning, and she spent every night in the garage. I did all I could think of to spoil her, but she decided to get out of Dodge. Well, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. My self-driving truck drove away. Well, I guess that I should have known better. I should have bought me a bus pass instead. I guess I was caught up in folly, 'cause my heart overruled my head. But now that I've learned my lesson, well, there's a moral I can't overstate, that a man makes a fool of himself when his transport becomes his soulmate. Well, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. And it's starting to rain, man, it drives me insane, because my self-driving truck drove away.
That's one of them $100,000 trucks.
Oh, more than that these days.
Yeah.
You get the dealer markup of an extra $50,000.
That's a good song.
All right, Harry.
My turn.
Yes.
I wrote this song in the Marriott Hotel at Kansas City Airport. I was on my way to Lubbock. The next day I was going to help my daughter move into the dorm. She's going to college for the first time. I was kind of sad. Wrote this song called Mud Pies. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do. I always hoped she would grow up to be a lady. As I watched her making mud pies in the yard, I couldn't help but laugh the day she started high school. She wouldn't ride with her parents in the car, but she's had me on a string since I first saw her. There wasn't any question from the start. She was a precious little angel sent from heaven, whose mission was to steal her daddy's heart. And tomorrow she'll be going off to college, where some lucky fellow's bound to come along, and his heart won't stand a chance no more than mine did. The first time I held her in my arms, 'cause today she is a beautiful young lady. I've never seen such elegance and charm, and I'll cherish all those memories that she gave me, like watching her making mud pies in the yard. I can see her, she's making mud pies in the yard. Mud pies.
Wow.
Wow,
That takes me
that was
back
really
about
good.
13 years.
Yeah.
Holy
Well,
cow. That's very good, Harry.
oh, thank you.
Yeah. I've never heard that one before.
You never heard that?
I don't think so.
I do it at least
didn't either.
once a year.
Well, okay.
I do. Yeah, it's not a bar song, you know.
Yeah. That's one of the fun things about playing here is we can, we're a little more forgiving than maybe a bar crowd might be.
Yeah, they don't even listen, you know. It doesn't really matter, don't guess. Anyway,
Well,
next.
Ace, you are a really bad influence on me. When you were playing your really cheerful
In which
song,
regard?
I'm going to tell you. When you were playing your really cheerful song, I thought, I'm going to take my cheerful song and I'm going to put it in a minor key and I'm going to see if I can pull it off. So fortunately, it's late enough in the show that most of the people who have been watching us maybe, I don't know. I don't think they've gone to sleep. I think it's been an interesting show. But this will probably get people to tune out pretty quickly. In the night when I can't see, there's a light that shines on me. Oh, oops. All I need is peace of mind. Yeah, that's all I need to find. Oh, yeah. I don't know how our things work out the way they do, but I know all I need is peace of mind. Yeah, that's all I need to find. Oh, yeah. I know all my things all work out, but I know all I need is peace of mind. Yeah, that's all I need to find. Oh, yeah. it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Oh, it's going to be alright. Oh, it's going to be alright. Oh, it's going to be alright.
I thought we was going to have to call somebody there for a minute.
Isn't that awful? I just wanted to see if I could do it. I wouldn't do this
It
publicly.
really changed it. It really changed the meeting.
Oh, it was all happening in real time. It was obviously unrehearsed.
Hey, you're okay. You're okay, though. You're okay. You came out of it.
You guys are very nice.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Barbie.
Okay, I'm going to do this song from the musical that I wrote with Lori Wyndham, called Give Me a Break. The song is called Thoughts of You. Almost daylight, turned on the light, and for the 100th time I read your words on a page. Now it seems like years since you were here in our home in the den with our friends, all singing with you. I'm so afraid of my yesterdays. Memories blend to a milky haze. My mind's a craze, my heart's ablaze with thoughts of you, thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you. The fall's here and winter's near, but the cold grabbed my bones, turned to stone when I last saw your eyes. There's a man in my room with a wooden head, someone to fill your place in the bed. Haven't even heard a word it said. The thoughts of you, thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you. The wind has blown, my hair has grown. I remember the contest to see who's got longest the first. What would we be doing? What would we say? There's a chill in my soul since I lost you that day. My life is gray, I've gone astray with thoughts of you, thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you. Thank you.
Okay, let me think. It's Alan. Alan, it's your turn.
Hey, Barb, can I ask Barb a question?
Yes.
How successful was that one act play? Did it go around?
It wasn't wasn't one act. It was a two-act play.
Two acts. What did you have any success with that?
No, I mean we did a reading off Broadway, and it was with all the music and a band and everything, and we had the lead sheets and stuff like that and actors, but it wasn't actually the full play. It was just a reading thing of it, and that's as far as we got.
That's a shame. The music is beautiful that you wrote for it.
Thank you. The play is really good. We just kind of got sidetracked. I don't know. It's a good show. It really is. It just cost a lot of money to put on a musical. Just, So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What theater? Well, you didn't even have a theater, did you?
Well, it was. I can't recall the name of the place. It was in New York,
Yeah.
and it was at the time Lori was taking some classes at NYU in the theater department there, and it was something that had been arranged through the school.
Well, that was quite an accomplishment anyway. To just get that much done. I'm sorry. I just
Thank you.
Just curious. Yeah.
Took years and years to write that,
Yeah.
and there's 21 songs in that musical, so
Wow.
it was a lot of work.
Yeah. Sorry, Bill. I didn't.
No, I'm glad that we can do this.
Yeah.
You can apologize to Alan, though.
I think it's fun to talk.
I do
I'm
too.
sorry,
I
Alan.
like. In fact, I'm going to add. I like it when we get a chance to visit with each other and interview and stuff like that.
Oh, and speaking of interview, Harry, you might want to mention.
March 16th.
It's a week from tomorrow, or did I goof?
No,
I thought it was the second Tuesday.
It's the 16th. He couldn't do it on the 9th because he was babysitting his grandmother.
Oh, I got it wrong in the events thing. I'm glad I asked you. So it's
we're
March
gonna do it
16th, and you're doing who? Tell us who you're doing.
Our featured artist for March 9th, we've got
No, 16th, March 16th.
It's March 16th. Buck Morgan. Buck Morgan.
And he's a former DSA president a few years
And we're
back,
gonna do
prior
a
to Michael.
whole hour for Buck. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be good. Now, are you hosting that?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do the interview.
Bill will introduce me like I'm somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll roast Buck.
Okay, and so you do the interview and everything, and so so the format, in case of those of you who don't know yet, because it's kind of new what we've been doing. We've got 3 under our belt or 2? I mean 3. Got 3 under our belt, right?
We did. We started off a while back. Actually, the very first one was
last year.
T. Edwin
Doss.
Yeah. Like a year ago.
Yeah.
And then we stopped it.
Then
and
we
came back. We
hiatus.
had Cat McGee and John Mason did 2, and then we came back and we did. Who do we have to do after them? We had one person. You did them.
Alan, wasn't it Alan? Was it Alan?
Alan
Larson?
was one of them.
Uh-huh.
Alan,
And then
we
Terry.
did Alan and Don Wall.
Okay. And then Terry Coupe,
Then Terry Capay.
our grand prize winner for this year.
And then we're going to have Buck. And then we've got lined up, we've got Mike.
Ryan.
Mike Ryan.
Mike P. Ryan.
He was what was it, number 2?
He was second, third place grand prize winner.
Second, third place grand prize winner. And then we've got John Graham, who's was a contest winner, but he's in Australia.
Yeah. Is it Robert Graham or?
No, Robert Graham. Yeah.
In Australia, so that'll be fun. We'll be broadcasting at 7 p.m. on a Thursday night, and he'll be performing in Australia over Zoom at 9 p.m. on a Friday morning. 9 a.m. on a Friday morning.
One of them's on a Tuesday night because he couldn't do a Thursday, right? Was that?
Oh, did we
Was that
did we
Mike
change that? Ew.
I don't know. We've kind of been tried to be flexible with our dates because it's hard to get these people, particularly if they're like moving to France or someplace.
Yeah, that's true. So,
anyway.
but anyway, it's kind of a neat format, and eventually, if you get enter our contest and get up there, you might get on a spotlight, or if you're enter our meeting critiques, best songs in the meeting, there's chances that you'll get on there too on our spotlight thing. We're spotlighting those people who have excelled in songwriting.
But, you know, we've got so many people that have excelled in songwriting and performing. It's really hard to have to pick and choose.
Yeah. So on March the 25th, Harry, we've got coming up the Best Songs of the Meeting awards program on Saturday. Are you available?
Oh, I'm available. Yeah.
We picked that date last night.
I'm easy, Barb. You know that.
So we've got that coming up, and
March 25th.
Yeah, March the 25th.
Is it too early to say anything? I don't know anything about it, but the Deep Ellum, have y'all made any decisions on that?
Well, yeah, we've got a lot of performance opportunities there. It runs. They've moved it to Memorial Weekend, and it runs Friday through Monday on Memorial Weekend, and so we're gonna play the opening party. We have stage set up for Dallas Songwriters members to play the opening party, and then we'll have stages on different places Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we've got a lot of performance opportunities there. Then we got the Wildflower coming up, and
so Deep Ellum is on Memorial Day. That's what, May 31st.
Yeah. No,
So
it's the 26th through the 29th.
But Friday will be the 26th, which will be the pre-party thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the
that sounds
preceding
different,
week
yeah.
is Wildflower. Preceding weekend is Wildflower.
Yeah. So we're going to be a busy May there. You know, we've got the guitar show coming up. We're not performing or anything there, but we'll have a booth there at the guitar show, and that's the first weekend in May.
Yeah, May 5th through 7th, Dallas International Guitar Festival.
Yeah. Then we've got the Hall of Fame coming up April the 15th at Love and War. So we've got a bunch of stuff happening. And we better shut up and get to playing so we can get the rest of our round going here.
Yeah.
What did we forget?
I'm gonna pass on. I'm too tired to do it. So I've talked too much already.
Well, it's Alan's turn. You're on the tail end.
So
Why
you're
don't you
still
hang
okay.
on?
I'll hang on.
Hang on and wrap it up, because you'll be the tail end of us. You got a minute song, Harry?
No, but I can play. I can play one real fast.
Okay. All right. So we got Alan and Ace and Keith, and then you, and we'll hang over a little bit on the 9 o'clock thing.
I did want to ask Harry, have you gotten with Buck about doing Zoom? He was on the Poor Davis one the other day, but he couldn't get his original sound. You couldn't hear his guitar. I don't know if he ever played. So
Well, he used to do pretty good. Well, I'll get with him. I don't know what he was doing, but if he uses his iPhone and his earbuds,
yeah, I think it might have something to do with his bandwidth where he's living now. That may not have the greatest service. I don't know.
Well, if he
might
can't
check
do
with
it,
him on that.
if he can't do it, we might have to get somebody else. But
Yeah, you might.
I haven't
get
talked
with
to him about
first.
that.
I just remember he had trouble the other night. Anyway, I guess I will do a song of my choosing now that I've completed my odyssey through all my 30 or so original songs. So I'm going to do One Day Soon. First you're up, then you're down. Carousel spins round and round. Your mind is a blur as the world goes passing by. Another thrill, nothing untried. The carnival is one long ride. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. Now you're trapped. Is there escape? Bitter wind slaps you in the face, but one day soon sailing away. One day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. Yeah, one day soon, you'll be sailing away. One day trip, 2-day turnaround. Now you're back on the same old ground. Just another lonely night in another town. You've been out here much too long. Now it's time to carry on. 'Cause one day soon you'll be sailing away. You just know it one day. One day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. Yeah, one day soon, be finding your way. Always lost, seldom found. One foot is underground. Yeah, one day soon. So grab a hold, take a hand, get ready to make your stand. Yeah, one day soon, you'll be sailing away. Yeah, one day soon, you'll be sailing away. Yeah, one day.
All right. That was Alan Larson.
It was.
And next we have, and this is Ace Pounder.
Howdy. Okay, well, I will not, since we want to get through, I will not talk too much, but I am going to do a solo because everybody was talking about loopers, so I quickly put a chorus of this on the looper so I can play a lead. So anyway, there's an old one. Winding down, you know it too. A dance is almost done. We've had our days and hours in the sun. The time just isn't good enough to act as an excuse, but it's not time quite yet to sing the blues. I see your eyes in joining them, the other men around. think I know which one it is that you have found. You're with me out of habit still, but ties are getting loose. Still, it's not time quite yet to sing the blues. We've been lovers for too long. We've been lovers for too long to just be happy friends. Endings are traumatic no matter why it ends. We argue much too often, sometimes even fight. It's not hard to see that something really isn't right. Well, how can we end this gracefully? With a minimum of pain. I never did like walking in the rain. The time for us is running out. I know we'll hear our cues. Maybe now it's time to sing the blues. There. Sad, but
When they make that movie, it'll be black and white,
yeah, exactly.
and it'll be raining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is noir. Yeah.
that's a great song.
And that brings us to Keith Dodson.
All right. Well, this is kind of the overlooked portion of the story of Jonah. I call it Jonah chapter 4. Jonah, you sit there soaking in the desert, outside the city in a shelter you've made. Why are you angry with me? Well, man, can't you see? I raised up a vine just to give you some shade. Well, you think I've only wasted your time, having mercy on people that you think are slime. You say you'd be better if I let you die, just for your sake. And my phone is telling me to take my 9 o'clock eye drops, so there'll be a pause. Okay, sorry.
Is that part of the song?
I think so. It's a new addition here, but I probably need to give Google credit now, I suppose. Now I won't buck my compassion nature. You know very well yourself that it's true. Well, just think for yourself. When you needed my help, always came through for you. I called you in Joppa, well that wasn't your wish. You sailed away to the city of Tarshish. I gave you 3 days in the belly of a fish. just for your sake. For a second chance, I called you again. Well, this time you pretty much did what I said. Well, you went to that city, but without any pity, shouted out that they'd all soon be dead. But an entire city of people was saved. They cried out to me, they were spared from the grave. You say my compassion I should have betrayed, just for your sake. Now worms come along, it's made your vine die. The scorching wind and the heat make you cry. Well, you didn't make it grow, but you miss it, I know. Should I not be concerned if a city would die? Well, now the Bible ends, the story right there. As for Jonah's fate, we are all unaware. But as for ourselves, we must all be in prayer for everyone's sake. 'Cause in following God, we must give up our way, listen to his voice and always obey, to serve him alone to the end of our days, for our own sake.
That's a really great one, Keith.
Well, thank you. Sorry for the pedantics. I don't resolve that suspended 2 chord at the end.
Yeah, other than that, it was great. I mean, that pedantic error that you made was almost inexcusable, but, Harry can delete it later.
There you go.
But I'm not going to.
No.
I'm going to leave it.
No, that's good. And here's Harry, speaking of Harry, right now.
Okay. I do have an ending song. It's not a minute. It's a minute and 25 seconds, I think. But I used to end a lot of shows with it when I was playing with these nursing homes and stuff. It's called I Got My Love All Over You. Goes like this. I got my looker on you. I got my looker on you. I got my looker on you, 'cause I can't get enough of you. I got my looker on you. And I've got my hugger around you. I've got my hugger around you. I've got my hugger around you, 'cause I can't get enough of you. I got my hugger around you. I got my kisser on you. I got my kisser on you. I got my kisser on you, 'cause I can't get enough of you. I got my kisser on you. Honey, I got my love all over you. Ooh. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Harry Hewlett. And we had Barbara McMillen, we had Alan Larson, we had Ace Pounder, we had Keith Dodson, and Harry Hewlett. And I'm Bill Martin. This is brought to you by the Dallas Songwriters Association. Hope to see you next week, and I hope you enjoyed the show. All 5 of you, all 6 of us.